Welcome back to Okaloosa Today. I'm Doug Rayner with the City of Destin, and joining me right now is the Community Development Director, Mr. Ken Gallander, who is going to be talking about the city's Clean City Initiative, something that we've talked about a good bit on the show over the last year, something we're trying to inform the public on. There's been some changes. There's a lot of really positive things going on with the city's Clean City Initiative with our garbage collection and solid waste services. So we wanted to kind of come back to that and hit on that again, especially in the springtime. A lot of people are outside doing some things they haven't been doing over the last several months. So Ken, first, thank you for being here.
Glad to be here again, Doug. It's always fun.
It's become an old hat. We talk about this a lot. But for our audience, we want to make sure they understand really what the city has to offer for them and what we've been working towards. So Clean City Initiative, give us a little background.
Well, we decided that through our efforts, some of our customer service, our customer surveys, we want to keep our city at a top level in terms of being clean and beautification. And so due to the fact that we had to update our franchise agreement for our garbage service provider, because obviously the City of Destin does not have our own disposal service, so we contract that out. And we finalized that and we're able to move forward. So some of the benefits, again, that we've received through this new franchise agreement is an actual rate reduction of 11%. So that's good for our residents and our customers.
Everybody wants a break these days, so we're able to work that out for them.
Right, exactly. And so that's key. $64.19 per quarter. Before it was $72.12 per quarter, so it's a great reduction. We used to have a kind of a cumbersome way of identifying whether or not you were in compliance, and that was a sticker program. No more stickers. We don't have to worry about that. One key thing is free bulk pickup now. Before, it was rather another cumbersome effort. It was by appointment, there was fee-based, things of that nature. And now it's free bulk pickup. You simply call Waste Management. They'll come out Monday through Friday within their working hours and pick up the bulk trash that's been left out at the curbside. So that's key.
And it's free.
It's free.
It's free.
Exactly. There's no fee at all established with that anymore.
And a bulk item is something like a couch or a dresser or just something that's
cannot fit within the container.
And not hazardous, that somebody could just get rid of through the curbside service. Okay, good.
We also, maintaining the senior discount program, there are standards that are associated with that, and if you think you are at that level, you can contact the city and we'll help guide you through that. Some of it's 65 and older. You have to have 2 people per household, and you get reduced service, but the service is still a strong quality service for that. We are improving upon our beach recycling program. We have a pilot program. We have recycle machines at, I think, June White Decker right now, and that's going to be expanded. White goods drop-off, we're still having that. That's a free service as well. And that's at a per-call basis, and that service is handled through our Public Services Department. I want to back up. The free bulk pickup, we are still maintaining our fall and spring cleanup days. So that's still in place.
And Spring Cleanup Day is coming up in April. It's April 21st. So those of you out who are watching, Spring Cleanup Day is April 21st, and you can go to the city's website to find out all about that.
Good reminder. And then another aspect of recycling that we're really wanting to expand on and working with Waste Management, who is our provider, is our Green Rewards program, and a lot more information is going to be coming out on that. So we'll probably be back on TV talking about that in the next
I can guarantee
months.
we will. We're working through it right now.
So that's kind of where we've established, and we're seeing improvements. So
well, good. And so that's kind of where we are with the effort. I know that the residents got a flyer in their bill in January telling them all the things that we just talked about in a little more detail, explaining why we want a clean city. Again, this is just another opportunity to let everybody know what the city is working towards for their Clean City initiative.
We felt that it needed to be a very educational, informational, you can't communicate the stuff enough. And here we are again on Okaloosa Today talking about this. And we've done those flyers. We've done the focus pamphlet in the newspaper, I believe.
That's right.
Talked about it there. And we're seeing just an improvement. We're seeing through the bulk pickup, our staff, our code enforcement, our public services employees are seeing less trash left out on the side of the roads. it's just it's working. We're seeing an improvement on that. So.
Well, that's really why we're doing all of this.
Right.
On changing gears just a little bit, something part of our public information is that garbage service is mandatory in Destin and has always been mandatory in Destin. There's been a learning curve here for the city and for our residents just to kind of start managing this process a little differently, right?
Right. That's one thing about talking about education, informing our citizens and customers that yes, garbage collection has been mandatory for years, and through our efforts of investigating and adopting the new method of invoicing, we could go into the history of the whole effort that we
don't have to do that.
We don't have to do that, but we've acknowledged the fact that we really need to get the word out there, and by doing so, we had a significant public information campaign. We realized through our efforts that we had a significant number of residents that just did not pay for their garbage, and we needed to reconcile that because it's only equitable and fair. And the city council felt that that was a necessary endeavor that we needed to move forward with. And
that process is going well, from what I understand. The code enforcement is working very well with our citizens just to inform and make sure everybody understands.
Right. We've sent out information, letters to, and our code enforcement has done a great job. You know, I don't know the exact delinquency rate, if we want to call it that, but it was a significant number. Now, the latest number, we're down below 1.5% delinquency, and that's out of over 5,000 residents that are getting garbage service. So our staff has done a great job. We don't want to have to do any enforcement that's not necessary. And through our efforts of just communicating to our residents and talking to them one-on-one to help them understand really what this is about. Keeping our city clean, being equitable and consistent.
And we want to thank our residents too for all of their help in making this happen. I mean, it's an effort from the entire city staff, residents, even our visitors are working together to make this work. I mean, they're understanding the idea is a clean city for our visitors, our residents.
The city council has been right behind us on this, and we appreciate their support as us working through this whole exercise.
Well,
so
good.
It's been really beneficial.
Well, I appreciate that. This is the information we need everybody to know. Is there anything else you want to say before we're done? No,
I mean, just to say again is that we're seeing improvements in we're not seeing the amount of waste that's being left, the illegal dumping. It's just another process that we've seen improvement on, and that's what we're all about. We want to make this as easily for our staff and for our citizens to just to ensure that we have that clean city.
Well, good. Well, Ken, thank you very much for coming on and doing this again. It's very worthwhile, and we surely appreciate it.
Looking forward to the next time, Doug. Thanks.
Thank you. If you have any questions about this, please call the City Hall 837-4242. Ken can help you. There's a lot of people in our city who are knowledgeable about this. I want to give a quick PIO update before we go and let you know what's happening in April in the city of Destin. The children's Easter egg hunt at the Destin Library is on April the 4th. Easter egg hunt, the city's Easter egg hunt is on April the 7th at Morgan Sports Center. The Destin Library will have a couponing class, which has become very popular, on April the 13th. The Destin Library will do an introduction to eBay workshop beginning April the 17th and also on the 24th and May 1st. Destin Library is going to have summer internships that will begin in May, and you can register through our library. You just stop by and pick up an application and more information. As we mentioned before with Ken, the Destin Spring Cleanup Day is on April 21st. That includes bulk pickup, white goods drop-off at the city. You'll have to make an appointment with the city to do white goods drop-off. You can call the city at 837-6869, or if you prefer, 837-4242 to get that white goods drop-off scheduled for April the 21st for the Spring Cleanup Day. The Destin Community Center also has a community yard sale on April 21st, and our first Ultimate Frisbee tournament is going to be April the 28th at Morgan Sports Center. All this information is on our website, cityofdestin.com. We appreciate you watching, and please watch us next time.